DJ Autism.
Just nice, white noise. Just nice, white noise. I'm here excited, you like it automatic. You just wanna keep me on repeat and hear me crying.
What is going on, you fucking cunts? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. It's weird. What a weird way to start the video. You know why? Because YouTube reverted their changes, so basically you can now curse at the start of videos and monetization will still remain on your video. Basically, there was a thing before where if you curse, or if they hear cursing at the start of a video within like the first 7 seconds, you immediately lose, or I guess you don't lose monetization, but I think you get like limited ads or something like that. Whatever it is, they got rid of it. So now I can start my videos like that. Imagine if they just said that just for a laugh, but they still ended up taking ads away from me. Anyway, regardless, I thought it was just a funny way to start the video, especially since I used to start my videos like this just for a laugh, but I used to censor the start of it so people's imaginations would just be like, oh, I wonder what he said at the start of the video. Well, now you know what I said. I'm not censoring it. Anyway, welcome back to a new video on the channel. Welcome back to some Carx Street, and this is something that I didn't know existed in this game. I obviously didn't keep up with the updates like consistently as they were coming out with this game, but there is something that I really want to try out for today's video. Did you know that you can pretty much engine swap anything you want with whatever engine you want? Anything. It doesn't matter what car it is, you can do any swap that you want. I didn't know that that was a thing, and that is only because they brought out this inventory thing. This is something new that they brought out, which of course now you have a bunch of inventory items which you get from these packs, right? But you can also have the little swap options up here. And as you can see, what I ended up doing is I bought a Lexus LFA, which is in one of my garages somewhere here. I don't even know exactly where it is. If I can find it, I'm going to show it to you specifically. I might have went past it, to be honest with you. Oh, there it is, a C1. As you can see, it's a C191. I engine swapped this thing. I put an SR20 in this Lexus LFA, which means now that I have a spare Lexus LFA engine just sitting about. So this wasn't the thing, obviously, before they introduced the whole inventory thing, but now it is. It's pretty nuts if you think about it. So pretty much whatever car you want, if you buy it and you engine swap that car, so I put an SR20 in this, which means I ripped out the LFA engine, and now I have the LFA engine just somewhere in my inventory. How sick is that? And I can slap it to whatever car I want. So today's video, I'm gonna slap an LFA engine into this Toyota MR2 because I just bought this thing. That is one of the sickest things ever. I don't know how no other game really does that, do they? I'm trying to think if there's any other game that really does stuff like that, and I don't honestly think that there is. I don't know exactly how it works, but I don't think there is another game that does stuff like that. I don't know how Gran Turismo's engine swaps works. Obviously we know how Forza ones work, but usually with the ones in Gran Turismo, I think it's very specific cars that you can put engines in, right? Am I right in saying that? Regardless, like I said, I now have a spare LFA engine, which I'm going to throw into the middle of this MR2 because this is mid-engine. So yeah, I thought it would just be kind of fun to do something like this because it's something a little bit different. So if you guys didn't know about it, now you know. If you're on console or whatever, maybe you haven't really played this game too much. So now all I have to do is just go to this. As you can see, all of the engines that we have available are here. These are the standard ones that you have just the regular engines in, right? So you have these engines that you can put in pretty much every single car in this game. But this is, I don't know why the price for engine swaps here are 2x. Any reason? Anyone want to let me know why these are 2x? I don't know. But if I go to and I press X again, it says show components from your inventory. Boom. Lexus LFA. This was normal price as well. So let's slap it in. And I now have a Lexus LFA swapped Toyota MR2. How sick is that? That's honestly such a sick thing. Really, really cool. I didn't know that this was a thing. I'm gonna fully, like, build this thing. Like, I'm gonna build it. I'll try to squeeze as much power as I possibly can. Without putting prototype parts, because I want to keep the prototype parts for the moment. I don't know if I'm going to use it for anything at some point. Most likely, I will. For a crazy build, well, I'll just use a load of prototype parts. But for now, I'm not going to do anything. So we're at 869 horsepower. We'll probably go a little bit faster, or we'll go a little bit higher than that at some point. Differential, spot that. I used the one in my inventory, that's fine, it doesn't really matter. And then I'm gonna keep this thing as rear wheel drive as well. Body swap as well, I could do this. It's gotta be really, really light as well. Go back. Ultimate weight reduction. Gas tank. Don't want to get an increased gas tank. I don't really. I honestly don't really care that much. Aero I'm gonna slap on. I'm gonna adjust aero then afterwards. So this thing already has a significant amount of power. Power to weight even as well. Okay. I'm just buying parts as quickly as I can, so we actually get to drive this thing, because I want to see and hear what it sounds like as well. Okay. And that's pretty much it. Here, I'll come back to this, and I'll adjust a bunch of stuff on this, on the start once we get done with the, actually I will buy spacers though, because that's the one thing that we can adjust after. But yeah, I'll come back and I'll change the wheels and all that sort of stuff afterwards. We'll see what sort of look we can go with this thing. So let's see what we can do to this thing visually. Also what it sounds like now as well, because it's going to sound completely different. Oh my god. Oh my god, this thing's so fast. Oh. Just have the tires for it though, I'm still on the sports tires. Oh my god. I love what we were... Oh god. I like this. I like the mid-engine as well. Mid-engine layout is also pretty nice on this thing. That's why I really like the R8 in this game. I think the R8 handles really nicely if you build it properly, because of its mid-enginedness. Alright. Body kit. That is disgusting. A little better. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is that? That's like the most Need for Speed like setup I've ever seen. Should I just fully make this thing like really ugly? I'm kind of tempted. It looks so stupid. I'm kind of tempted to make this thing look really ugly, but at the same time I really don't. Because apart from that, we can't really change much stuff on this thing. I mean, we can just get rid of the bash bar. I really like the whole clean like setup on this thing. I don't want to ruin it. I really don't want to ruin it. But at the same time, I feel like it'd be so fun to just wreck this thing. Let's do it. Let's just... Let's just absolutely annihilate this thing and make it look as clapped as possible. Oh, it's so ugly, man. I don't want to get rid of the headlights, to be honest. I want to keep the standard headlights on this thing. What's the difference between these stock ones and these stock ones? Any difference at all? Oh. Oh! Okay, I see the difference. Only one of them comes up, basically. Taillights, yeah, go on then, whatever. It actually is so clapped looking. It's so ugly. Oh, it's so ugly. I want to try and de-uglify it a little bit. Just a little bit. This just reminds me of like the early days of... There we go. I'm gonna put this on instead. It reminds me of the early, like, you know, the sex spec days of builds. From back in the day, really. This is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Why am I doing this to it? This poor car does not deserve this. Should I at least give it wheels that are appropriate for this? Actually, I don't like these. I'm not gonna lie to you. They should look kind of decent. I'm putting these on. Damn. Didn't expect to find wheels so quickly. It is clapped in it. I think red is probably the way to go with this thing as well. MR2 in red is always the one. It's actually so ugly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry people watch this video. It's so ugly. Alright, let's give it a saturation. And how is this still red? What's happening here? Hello? Oh, it's because it's pearlescent. My bad. Headlight glass. I can't even see it because my headlights aren't even up. Fog lights, no. Tail lights, no. Rims, I want to keep them in silver, to be honest. So I think they're fine the way they are. Suspension arms, we're never going to see these. The only thing I'm going to change is probably the calipers. Paint those in red as well, because why not? Do that. There. Done. That is clapped. That is actually clapped looking. I feel like I need to put bigger wheels on it though, right? If I want to keep it like this. Slightly bigger wheels all around. See, I don't actually mind the size of these wheels, but the whole body kit makes the gap look absolutely enormous. Also, someone said to me that we can add a paint. Oh, sorry. We can add like carbon fiber effect if I just go into this. Apparently. I didn't know about that, but apparently you can. So are they correct in saying that you can add carbon fiber effect? I don't know where it would be. Because I was looking at it the other day, right? And I was trying to do, like, I was trying to see if you can add, like, body kits and stuff like that, and you can have basically carbon on them. And someone said to me that you can just go into one of these and have a carbon fiber effect, which you can slap on instead. Because you're not able to, like, change. Because I think on the mobile version someone said that you can change it, so you have pretty much all of the body parts that you can slap onto this car, or onto any car. You can basically convert them into carbon fiber as well. So we'll see. Like, that's not it. Like, I don't see the carbon fiber effect. Maybe it is somewhere here, and I just can't see it because I'm blind as hell. But I'm not gonna keep searching for it. If I can't find it now, I'm gonna leave it alone. Yeah, I'm leaving it alone for now. All right. Anyway, that's our MR2 finished. I'm not changing any of the interior because I don't really care that much. What does this look like? Or what does this handle like if I change it to some slightly better tires? Still a tiny bit of slip. Oh. I didn't change my transmission. I did realize that I didn't change it to like the T60S or T50S. Yeah, without a tune, this is exactly how I'd expect it to drive. It's super lightweight. And I'm telling you, mid-engine builds are honestly some of the best in this game. It just feels so nice to drive. So if you're ever doing a build and you want to try and build something that's kind of fun and like easy to drive and easy to control, try mid-engine. Honestly, it's super easy to drive and very good. Okay, let's finish it off. Let's finish it off, and then I'm just gonna like maybe just drive around for a little bit. All right, well, our car is donezo. What the why is it done that then? Okay, it's feisty. It really wants to get down. I can make it a little bit faster by putting the race fuel in it, but I'm not spending money on that. It's just pointless. Okay, my pop-up headlights still work. Stretch my gears out a little bit as well. Especially since I decided to keep this transmission. Yeah, a little bit too fast. Oh, nice. Oh, wow, I landed right next to the collectible. What are the chances of that? Alright, well, since I built this thing for racing, how about we race it around the track? We'll do the forward course. Track is obviously a really good way to test out how this thing drives. A little oversteery. But I think that's fast in this game. Hit the point end. The point end. What am I on about? You get the front end, the point, as I was gonna say. And I said the point end. A little understeery. I think I can adjust that though. I need to change the special setup a little bit. But it rotates nicely under power though. I really like that. I think I'm just driving a bit too fast into some of the corners. Like some of these are supposed to be like slower corners, and I'm trying to go like stupid speeds in them. Yeah, I really liked how nicely it rotates. I think, again, because it's mid-engined, it's definitely really nice to do that. Let me know down in the comments below, by the way, if you guys have built anything stupid in this game in terms of engine swaps. Because I definitely want to try and see if I can do some dumb stuff myself as well. I have the money to buy the cars, really, so I don't really have an issue with that. See, the thing is, the question that I have now, because I've used the engine swap on this, can I revert the LFA back to standard again and I have another engine? Or is that not how that works? Is my LFA engine just gone now, completely? Like, what if I want to change my LFA and bring it back to stock again? Do I have to rip the engine out of this car now? It's already done 14 kilometers, you know, 14 miles. I'm gonna put a used LFA engine that was originally in an LFA now back into the LFA again. I don't know how that works exactly. Oh, spot it. Yeah, I definitely am interested to do some more dumb builds like this. Let me know down in the comments below if you enjoy this one. This thing's clapped, by the way. I built it like this just for a laugh. Initially, I wanted. Oh god, I'm going way too fast. My front end lifted off the ground as well because we're going over a bump. Apart from that, it's pretty fast. It's pretty damn quick too. Yeah, tiny bit of understeer. But I think that's just because I'm going a bit too fast into some of the corners. Because on power, it doesn't actually understeer at all. It oversteers slightly, which is good because it just kind of rotates the car around. So on power, I think the way I built my diff setup is actually quite nice. It's just the braking and turning in. I think my suspension setup is a bit ropey. I might need to change and adjust that. And again, I'm just going way too fast for some of the corners because I'm not really used to driving on this track. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. It does clip a little bit into the floor, by the way. I'm just looking at it now. Or is it just because of the motion, I guess, maybe? No, it is clipping. Very weird. It definitely did not... Yeah, it definitely did not look that low when I was building it. So maybe I do need to lift it up a little bit. It's not really that low if you look at it. Like, the wheels are there. They're not even, like, tucking in at all. Really. It's just that front lip kind of dips into the floor. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I said, let me know down in the comments below if you've done any random, dumb, weird builds with this engine swap feature. I'm definitely down to try it out, just to mess around and do some silly builds. So let me know down in the comments below, and I may give it a shot just because it's kind of funny. Like even the SR20 in the LFA is also pretty funny. Oh yeah, I want to have a look at that. Right, that's the one thing that I wanted to do. Let's have a look at the LFA. And if I bring it now into a shop, can I revert it back to standard again? And I get the LFA engine back? Or no? Or is that gone now forever? There is no way, I think, to bring it back to standard, is there? Oh, wait. No, that's not it. Wait, it is it? Oh, I could just buy another one. Okay, so I can. I can literally just duplicate the engine, pretty much. As many times as I want. That is very sick, though. That is very, very cool. That still works. Okay, cool. Well, that's enough of that. Like I said, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's just have a little sound and I'll drive this, though. Because it has an SR20 in it now. with 150 horsepower. Whoa, it is rapid. It sounds so good. Alright, I'm gonna leave you guys alone. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.